Good morning. Today is Monday. Happy Memorial Day, May 29th. And it's time for our weekly meeting highlights. This week it is about how to flip the script on self-doubt. It's part of the series this month of the things we say to ourselves. This is the last week. I have my Canadian shirt on in honor of all my Canadian subscribers. But I know I'm trying to avoid the issue, aren't I? We remember how close I was last week to 250 pounds. It's like, ooh. And I swore I wasn't going to hit that number. And last week when I was going like this, because I have a doctor's scale, as I'm going like this, and I was like, no. I was getting so worried. And I did pretty good. But pretty good is not good enough sometimes. So let me show you how I did. And I told you I was going to show you my weight too. So I'll show you my weight and how I did. It inched even so close to this morning. It was like, I was just, and you know what? Just to be sure, I got off. I went and I put a load of laundry in, and I came back and weighed again because not that I thought I was going to lose anymore, but I just wanted to make sure that was just a 0.1 gain. I just wanted to make sure because sometimes I just get on and off and on and off and on. I mean, it never changes, but I do try. I'm not making excuses for why I gained. I am acknowledging the fact of why I gained. If you watch my daily vlog on Friday, I had issues with both Verizon and AT&T. I was on the phone a total of probably close to 3.5 hours between the two of them. And I turned to food. I just turned to food. And I reawakened the sugar bug in my body. And as hard as I tried over the weekend, I ate just to eat. If you saw my video yesterday, why? I wasn't even hungry. I know I wasn't thirsty. I drank probably about 80 ounces of water yesterday. I know you're supposed to eat equal to your body weight and all that, they say, but I always go by, they say 8-ounce glasses, so that's 64 ounces. And so I drank at least 64 ounces of just pure water. And that's not counting my tea or my iced tea or anything like that. I had 80 ounces of just pure water. And I still was eating. And the whole time I was eating, I know I was not hungry and I was not thirsty and I was not bored. I was trying to fulfill a need that I don't know what it is. It's I think it is. It's self-doubt. It's just really self-doubt. I don't believe that I can get back on track. And until I knock that out of my universe, that belief that I can't get back on track, I'm not going to get back on track. I'm leaving for a vacation later on this week. I tend to do better on vacation, but that's when I have a better frame of mind. So I have to just really rein it in because I'm not bringing a scale with me, and I'm not going to be weighing myself now for another at least 2 weeks because I know for a fact I won't be here on I won't be home to weigh myself next Monday. I'll try to do a highlight in the hotel room. It'd be a really quick one, but I'll try. But I'm not going to have a weight. And then I don't know for a fact that I'm going to be back the following Monday because we're retired. It's left out in the open. I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. But I really have to make better efforts that I'm doing. And not make excuses, but acknowledge the reasons why I'm gaining weight. It's easy to say, well, I had a bad day, so I ate. And that sounds like an excuse. And it is an excuse. But it's also an acknowledgement of facing the facts why you did it. If you just say, well, I had a bad day, so I ate, that's okay. Then you're making an excuse. But if you say, I had a bad day, I had to deal with AT&T, I had to deal with Verizon, I chose food as my choice. That wasn't a smart choice to make. I'm going to have to do better in the future. Then you're acknowledging the fact that you made a mistake, but you're willing to try to work on it better. So anyway, on to the subject. I did show you my weight. Yeah. How to flip the script on self-doubt. The worst case scenario could come true and you might fail at the goal you're chasing. Or I was trying to think, what are they writing? I don't read these beforehand. Maybe I should. Or you could overcome some challenges and change your life. Let's open door number 2. I know I just got to make choices. I got to make better, smarter choices. I've done it in the past. I've done better in the past. When I've watched channels and I saw so many people gain so much weight back, I thought, that's not going to happen to me. I've set myself at a 10-pound goal. If I get into the next set of digits, I'm right back on track. I really convinced myself that that was true. And now 40 pounds more. No, I can't acknowledge that fact anymore. I have to acknowledge the fact that I'm failing at trying. And I have to do better. I just have to do better. So some of the things you can try are, the next time the worst case scenario enters the chat, call it out. There I go again, thinking I can't do this. I'm going to fail. I've done that many, many times. There I go again. I had a bad service call with Verizon. Let's go have something to eat. I'm sure we can find something in the house. And even if it's not a donut or a cookie, I can go crazy with toast. I can have like a piece of toast with peanut butter, and then a piece of toast with jelly, and then a piece of toast with butter. Okay, you're talking 3 slices of bread right there. So you're talking 8 points just in the bread. 3 points for the jelly, 3 points for the peanut butter, and 6 or 7 points for the peanut butter. So that's 7 and 6 is 13 onto the, okay, 20 points right there. 20 points I've just added on just because I thought, I'm going to fill the need by having some toast. And I'm not going to just have toast. I'm going to have a big tall glass of orange juice with it, which is going to be another 2-3 points. And then I thought, what the heck? I might as well have something. Well, I don't have some cheese. Cheese will go with it too. So you see my point. It doesn't necessarily have to be donuts and cakes and cookies that you turn into to fill that need. It can just be toast and cereal and extra pancakes, or it could be just regular healthy foods that you're just going overboard with. Popcorn, put a little bit too much butter on the popcorn, different things like that. The thing that they tell you to do is pull a 180 with your thoughts and play out the alternative. If you don't fail, what's the best thing that could happen? What does success look like? Where does it take you? How do you feel? What are you doing? Okay, when I first started, and I was up to 96 pounds lost. I lost 96 pounds. I was concentrating on everything. I had cake, I had donuts, I had ice cream, I had banana splits, I had all of that stuff, but I didn't have it in excess. I just knew that, today it's going to be a treat, not a cheat. It's going to be a treat, and I'm going to have it. And I planned accordingly. If I knew, like when I went on vacation, I know that there's a little place that we go to that it's called Scoops. Obviously, it's ice cream, Scoops. They have the best ice cream. It's ice cream. It's not like ice milk. It's not like this stuff that they serve, like Breyers and all that. It is true 100% ice cream, and it is delicious. Now, you pay more for it, but you know what? You get what you pay for. And so I know that when I go up there, I'm going to get a banana split. I know that. So I plan for it for the whole week. That, like on a certain day I'm going to go. So for a couple days ahead of time, because I know it's going to be high in calories, high in points, I cut back on my calories, I cut back on my points, and I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy the ice cream. I have to get back to that attitude. I have to get back to that frame of thought, because where it takes me is feeling better about myself, feeling better about my choices, knowing that I really enjoyed the ice cream with no guilt attached to it, and something to anticipate, to look forward to, like a small child looking for Christmas. It's just something that kind of reined in the thought that, I'm going to have a banana split on Thursday, so I might as well have my ding dongs and my cupcakes and my Suzy Q's today. What difference does it make? I'm going to have a banana split at the end of the week. That's the attitude, unfortunately, that I kind of have now. I have to get back to my beginning attitude, where I just thought, wait till the end of the week, I'm going to have one treat, and I can do that. And success to me always looked like, I had a banana split last year. When I had banana split when I was on vacation, when I came back from vacation, I lost 2 pounds. That's success. I stayed within my points. I watched everything I was supposed to eat. I had a treat, and it was a big treat, because a banana split, we all know, is 3 scoops of ice cream, a banana, whipped cream, nuts, cherry on top, and then your toppings. I always get fudge, I get marshmallow, and I get strawberry. Okay, we're talking like 80 points right there. That's like, but you know what? I still lost 2 pounds, and to me that was success, and I know I can do it again. And if I don't fail, the best thing that can happen is I'll have a little bit more self-esteem. We went shopping yesterday because we bought a new pool ladder, and we had to buy some pea stones or pea peat moss, something, little stones, little pebbles to put in the container to weight the ladder down so the ladder doesn't float in the pool. And the bag was 50 pounds. And I've gained 40. I couldn't lift that 50-pound bag. I just could not lift it. It was like, and I'm thinking, I'm carrying that on my body. I am carrying an extra 40, 50 pounds. Not 50 pounds, but I'm carrying at least 40 pounds on me. And even if that bag was 10 pounds later, I don't think I could have picked it up. I really couldn't. It was just so heavy. And it was a realization to me, like, that's on your body. I can look at myself and see my weight gain. I can look at pictures of just of my face. I can see how full my face is getting again. And I want to get back to looking and being happy when I see a picture of myself. I have never shied away from getting my picture taken. I'm being the tallest, then really tall, because I was 5'9". I'm kind of shrinking a little bit. I'm about 5'8" right now. But being the tallest one around, I always was in the back of the picture, so you always saw the top part of me, which is not that fat looking. But from the bottom down, it's because I'm very bottom heavy. And so I never shied away from taking pictures. So I have pictures to compare myself to see when I was at my heaviest and when I was at my lightest. And I want to get back to being close to Wonderland, because I was close. I was within 10 pounds. And now I'm like 50 pounds away almost. So it's like, no, I have to get back on track. So zero in on the actions that made it successful. Meal prepping on the weekends, connecting with others at a workshop, going for a walk most days before work. Well, I told you, I planned accordingly for it. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of walking next week on my vacation, because we're going to Mount Rushmore, and we're going to Deadwood, and we're going to a lot of places. So I know it's going to involve a lot of walking. So I'm going to really put my feet to the test. I do miss my daily walks. I think that if I can get through the whole week next week without any problems with my feet, then that's a sign that I can get back to my daily walks without worrying about having my plantar fasciitis coming back again. But I'm just willing now, and today's a holiday, and I am willing today to start, because I don't like the way the scale is going. And then connect to the here and now and the future. Try these actions. What's one thing you're already doing, and how can you keep it up? Well, one thing I'm doing is I bought a journal. Let me show it to you real quick. It's a food journal, and I've been tracking my diet, my food, and it's way at the beginning because I'm just starting the book. But I'm tracking my points and my calories and my fibers and my protein, and I'm really, really concentrating on that. And I plan on bringing this with me on vacation, and I'm going to journal every morning, or at least in the evening when I get back to the room, just to track everything I ate. So I know exactly, we can keep in our mind, well, I had that. But once you write it down on paper, then it's a reality. Then you can really see what you're doing. And then think of something that you can start doing that you're not doing right now, which could be your next step. I need to get more exercise in. Jim and I go to the gym twice a week, but I need to figure out something for the other 5 days. I need to get more into my life, more exercise into my life, especially as I'm getting older. I need to move more, or my joints and muscles are just going to stiffen up, and nobody wants that to happen, especially me. Let's dive a little deeper. You just have to believe you can succeed. Use the power of positive thinking. We see your eye roll, and we raise you a sigh. They're listening to me. Achieving goals takes more than Pollyanna optimism and manifesting. But there is a kernel of truth in the platitudes. Just hear us out. Thinking you're going to fail for practicing everything that could go wrong can lead you to doubt your ability to make meaningful changes. You then become less engaged in the process, especially when faced with the inevitable challenges. After all, if you're already thinking, I can't do this, and why bother trying, you're fulfilling your prophecy. That really has been my attitude lately. It really has. I mean, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with myself, which I try very hard to be, is I already think, I'm not going to do that. I look at my tracker and see how long it took me to get to the 96 pounds lost. And then how much longer it's going to take me to get there now because I'm older. And it propels a lot of self-doubt in me, because I'm thinking, do I really want to invest that much time? But then I'm thinking, Yes, because I want to be on this planet for at least 20 or 30 more years. So I have to invest that much time into it. And I have to realize that it's a slow process, because when you get older, it's slower. It's not impossible, but it's slower. And do I want to continue on the path I'm going and getting bigger and bigger? I might as well continue on this path getting smaller and smaller. I'm going to be here for a while, hopefully. So I have to make better changes. On the other hand, dry running the best case scenario, and it's more inspiring and gives you the opportunity to identify what's needed to make reality an actual path forward. So use your thoughts as a tool that help drive your actions. It may not be easy to shift your thinking, but it can make your journey easier. Like I said, I have to stop looking at the bigger picture number and see, like now I'm looking at, like, I want to get into the 30s. Let's just say I'm 250 right now. I'm a point away. Let's say I'm saying 250. We're talking 10 pounds. I got to lose 10 pounds. For me to lose 10 pounds, it's probably going to take me 2.5 months. So if I look at it for the fact that it's going to take me 2.5 months, that's very discouraging to me. It just is. It's like 2.5 months. I used to be able to lose 10 pounds in 3 weeks. Those days are gone, my friends. They're gone. They're long gone. But I have to think, how much better will I feel in those 10 weeks about myself, about my choices, about the way I'm feeling about losing the weight? Get on the scale. I think the thing that's the most discouraging to not only me, but to everybody, is we can put on 3 and 4 pounds overnight. Now, granted, some of it might be sodium, but you don't lose 3 or 4 pounds overnight. Even if you took a water pill, you don't lose 3 or 4 pounds overnight. You just don't. And so you have to face the reality of life, that it goes on way faster than it comes off. When you go on vacations go by way faster than how long you were waiting for them to come about. So you're thinking, like in 3 weeks and then 4 weeks and then all of a sudden they're here. And then you go on vacation, all of a sudden it's over. So just think of you know what? It's been 10 weeks, but I've lost 10 pounds. That went by pretty fast because I had a really good attitude the whole time. I knew that I was only going to lose a pound a week. I was happy with the pound a week. I've realized things about myself during these 10 weeks. Let's move on to the next 10 weeks. Let's lose another 10 and get into the 20s. And then I think once I get into the 20s, I'm just going to be freestyling, because I think, not freestyling, I should put it a better way. I'm just going to feel so much more confident. I'll feel confident once I get into the 30s, but I think once I get into the 20s, it'll be really grasping onto the reality that, yep, you're really back on track. And so that's what I plan on doing. So 3 fast facts. Number 1, your brain is wired to protect you. They can make you jump to the worst possible conclusion without much evidence to back it up. Your brain is sometimes it just gets in your way. It really does. It's just like your brain will say, it's one donut. What's it going to hurt? One donut. And so then you listen to your brain, and your brain says it's only one donut. Oh, okay. So then you have the donut, and then you think, then the sugar bug awakens and says, oh, thank God the brain woke her up. Yeah, okay, we're ready. Feed us, feed us, feed us. And so listen to the brain when the brain is telling you something good. Like, yeah, you could have a donut, but you know what? Then you're going to awaken that sugar bug. And you know what that sugar bug does? He wakes up all of his friends. And then when they do, they partay for a long time. And you're never going to get back on track. So let's rethink this. So that's my thought. Number 2, as a result, you may doubt your ability to succeed, decreasing the chance that you'll ever try. Like I said, you'll have the donut, the sugar bug will awaken, he'll awaken all the friends, they'll start partying, and it's really a party you didn't want to be invited to. But you're there, and you're thinking you're enjoying the party, but the whole time you're thinking, I should leave. How many times have we gone to a party and you just think, you know what, I think I've had enough. I think I should leave. But you know what, if I leave, I might miss something. So I think I'll stick around a little longer. That's what I think a lot of times we do with our food. The donut was good. I know I shouldn't have another one, but what's it going to hurt? One more donut, I have one more donut. So we got to get rid of that frame of thought. And number 3, shifting your focus to the best case scenario can increase your confidence, allowing you to identify behaviors that help you reach your goals. Tell yourself you can do it. Convince yourself you can do it. I know you can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I have self-doubts like everybody else. I really do. And when I tell you that next week I'm going to have a loss, and I really, truly, in my heart, really, truly believe that. But sometimes I listen to my brain and my brain leads me astray. So I have to start editing what my brain is telling me and think about, is that really the smartest choice for me? Do I really want to start this ball down the hill? It's like the snowball down the hill. No, I think not. I just think not. So anyway, 249.9, 0.1 gain. But I still have lost and kept off 54.3 pounds. And so I'm proud of the fact that I've kept off 54.3 pounds, which is that bag of peat moss or pea stones or whatever they were that I'm not able to lift. So I have to think of it in that sense. But I need to remind myself that I couldn't lift it. So anyway, how did you guys do on yours? What are you doing for Memorial Day? Hopefully you're going to be mindful of what you're eating, because that's my plan. I'm going to be very mindful of my choices and just eat healthy today. I have no major plans for today. Jim and I are going to go by Jimmy's house just to visit, but we're not barbecuing or anything like that because he's doing work around his house. But anyway, and how'd you guys do? Let me know. I'd like to know. So hopefully I see you on my daily vlog. If not, hopefully I will be able to do a video for you next week. I won't be able to give you a weight, but I'll try to check in and talk to you soon. See you later. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.